Biscuits and tea.
$430 million in Croatia will take you.
It's just like, could you imagine walking around Croatia with $430 million?
What are you gonna do? How do I spend my money? Is the country for sale? Like, I don't know.
I'd buy a club and just pay off everybody and just.
Oh my God, what you could do! I wonder if he's involved in football. Croatian
involved with
businessman.
us.
You couldn't have that much money in Croatia and not be involved in sports in some way. Like, what else are you using your money for?
Probably in sports outside of Croatia where he can make
fair.
more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he just doesn't have any.
430 million.
Yeah, I just want a picture of his house. That's all.
He could probably buy a new bakery every day just with like interest that his money makes.
Oh my God. Oh, is this it? Is this it? No. Yeah, whatever. I can't find it. We'll find it later. But in other news, can I just throw this one out here real quick? Is it someone, shout out to Saksham, who helps out with Golermi Golasso and Golermi Girls. TikTok in USA? Is this true? Just a few hours ago, Trump said he's going to ban it.
I think that's one of his famous distractions. There's been some crazy stuff coming out about Trump and I think it's Donald Trump Jr. with how they handled the coronavirus. Where I was just briefly glancing over this article, so I don't know how correct it was, but they pretty much disbanded a bunch of stuff that was going to be a response to the coronavirus because they thought that the Democratic states were going to be hit the hardest and they'd be able to blame it on the mayors.
Oh, no.
So they actually tried to not do much about it.
Wow. Because it would negatively, obviously.
Because then they could blame the Democratic mayors for it.
Oops. But he's going to ban it though. Like what? It's done. Just you like we'll be able to get on, but you won't.
I guess.
Is that really like gonna happen?
Can't you just block the IP address or whatever, or get one of those things, and I
can phones get VPNs?
I think so. I think like
yeah, of course.
Cody Co advertises the VPN thing, so I think if you just do that, then I could get on anything I wanted. But technically, I mean, I think that's what his plan is. I haven't really looked too much into it because it just happened.
I just Googled it. All right, so it says President Donald Trump Friday night said that he will ban the popular short-form video app TikTok from operating in the United States, rejecting a potential deal for Microsoft to buy the app from its Chinese-owned parent. As far as TikTok is concerned, we're banning them from the United States.
Wow. So if we ban them,
I have that authority.
Everybody else ban them? Like
India's already banned them.
We talked about like how once one Western country does it, then everybody else is going to do it. So
I don't know how much we count as a Western country right now.
I know that's exactly what I was getting at. Yeah.
Well, who else? There's still a lot of influence, regardless. I mean, if the U.S. does it, who else would need to follow? Like a UK. If the UK did it, they don't seem to be as interested in it as the U.S. media is making it out. Like I don't hear things about the UK.
Oh, people are scared. Like, boomers are scared of it. They're literally terrified of it. Terrified.
Is that what's going on? I mean, no, it's not. There's clearly more than that, but like there's definitely a feeling of like, I don't understand this thing. Get it out of here.
My dad told me he was scared to do automatic payments on an app for his paying his house payment. So if he's scared of doing that, I can imagine how boomers feel about some of these social media apps.
What are we going to feel really weird about that? Yeah, because like it took my dad also like a long time to like embrace all of the technology things. Like, but imagine, like, think about how they were doing things and how they had to do it for a really long time.
Exactly.
You got to write this deposit slip. You got to do this thing, or you got to write a check, and like you give it there. And now you're telling me there's this thing that's just gonna take care of it. Yeah. Oh, is it? Or am I gonna not have a house because you didn't pay for my shit?
He was like, I go get my checkbook out of the thing. I need you to fill it out and then bring it back to the hospital. I'll sign it. Then you take it, bring it back. I was like, no, just hook up your freaking card to the account. It's the same app that I use to pay off my, rent each month. Just use it. He's like, well, I just don't trust it. I was like, what do you mean, dude? It's the same checking account number, the same routing number that you use for a check. It's just you're doing it on your phone.
Does he pay for anything online?
Yeah, he does, but I guess just this particular thing, he just like he pays his phone bill, I think, online and stuff like that. But